What up? What's going on? What's poppin'? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So listen, man, I run into a lot of guys who they hit me up. I see the comments on YouTube and they're really upset that they're, dealing with some girl who's being flaky, who's not really following through, a chick who's sort of just all over the place. And they're upset, they're heartbroken because this chick stopped calling them. And what you got to understand is this, is that women cannot make you happy, okay? Because I got dudes hit me up and they hit me up saying, yo, man, I really want this girl and my life is over and I can't go on without her and all this crazy shit. And I'm like, are you guys fucking serious? Right? You are looking for these situations with women to make you feel good about yourself, right? You're looking for these situations with women to make you feel like a man, for you to feel like you're the shit and all this other stuff. So what happens is that you're putting, this power into these women's hands to, make you feel this way. And the thing is, a woman can't make you feel anything. You understand? However you're feeling is coming from within you. It's coming from your beliefs. It's coming from how you view the world. So you think that you need a woman to be happy. You think that you need a woman to feel content. And this is why you're latching on to this chick. This is why you are so attached to her. Right? I said this before, a lot of different ways. I was basically saying in other videos that you should just enjoy the time you have with any particular woman and leave it at that. It's really that simple. If it lasts a day, let it last a day. If it's a week, let it last a week. If it's a month, let it last a month, right? If you hit it, then cool. Enjoy it when you was hitting it. Don't worry about hitting it later because it may never happen. If you're hitting it now, enjoy hitting it now because you might not be hitting it later. You understand? You got to get out of this mind state of looking at all these different things that these girls are doing and trying to equate that with your happiness and sense of well-being. You understand? And the thing is, it's hard to do because, you've been conditioned to feel this way. You've been conditioned to think this way, right? Like, I know some of you guys have been in this situation where you really like the girl and you was like, okay, I'm texting her and she hasn't gotten back to me. And now you're feeling upset. You're feeling depressed. You're looking at your phone and all this other stuff, right? And then as soon as like just out of the blue, she texts you, you're just fucking excited. Everything is just like, oh my God, this is great now. Life is good. She hit me back. I'm going to see her this weekend, all this other stuff, right? So now you're making your sense of well-being and your happiness being dictated by how this chick reacts to you, right? So you have to get out of that mind state. You have to get out of that mindset of looking at the world where, well, I'm going to be feeling good if this girl does this. And then I'm not going to, not feel good if she does that. You understand? Like, you're making what she does dictate how you feel. And this is why a lot of you guys out there are angry and upset and frustrated because you are looking for what a woman does and how she responds to you to give you the okay to be happy, to give you the okay to feel good. Right? You should be happy regardless. No matter what happens to you in the game, you should be cool with the shit regardless. You understand? See, you being busy worrying about what's going to happen later or this didn't happen. And a lot of it has to do with your ego too, because if you are dealing with a chick and she didn't have sex with you, you feel bad. You feel like, well, I guess I'm not good enough. I guess, she wasn't attracted to me enough to have sex with me, because if she was, she would have had sex with me and I'm such a loser and I can't get girls and I can't get the girls I want. And you go down this whole big ass spiral and you start feeling depressed and you start feeling angry. You start feeling frustrated and then it's a cycle. You understand? The thing is that you just need to enjoy the moments that you have with these women. And when they're over, they are over. I'm not saying that you're gonna, you might feel a little sad here and there. Let's say you was dealing with a chick for a few months and everything seemed cool and y'all was fucking around, everything's good. And, then it just fizzled out. You might feel a certain way, right? But as time goes on and as you understand the game, right? These things are going to not affect you as much when you understand the truth. And the truth is, the fucking truth of the matter is that you don't need any of these women to be happy, right? You can enjoy yourself while you're with them, but you don't need them. You understand? You have to understand you don't need them. Once you realize you don't need them, that's when you're going to be happy. Once you're not attached to them, that's when you're going to be happy. Once you know how to enjoy them without being clingy, that's when you're going to be happy. Other than that, you're going to be, going around in a circle, being frustrated all the time because things aren't going the way you want, right? You have to enjoy each moment like it's the last because it can be. You understand what I'm saying? This took me, it took me a long time to understand this shit. Because I was in the same position years ago where I was, sort of upset. Oh, this didn't work out. That didn't work out. Oh, why is she acting like this and this and that? And then I understood the truth. And the truth is none of that shit's going to make you happy. You got to be happy within yourself, right in here. You understand what I'm saying? Because you trying to chase after these girls is, for your happiness is not gonna work out for you too well. Because there's always going to be a chick who's going to do some shit you don't like. There's always going to be a chick who's going to flake. There's always going to be some chick who's going to disappoint you. There's always going to be some chick who is going to, not have sex with you. So all you're doing by looking at it in a way where, okay, I need to basically keep getting mad at this shit, you're just preparing yourself to be frustrated for a long time. You're conditioning yourself to be frustrated by what these women do, right? So you got to look at it like this. Think about, I'll give you an example. If you are going to a movie, right? You go to the movie. You sit there for 2 hours and you enjoy the movie. And then you leave, right? You don't sit there and you don't cry that the movie's over. You don't get pissed off that it's done. It's done. You enjoyed yourself for those 2 hours and you move on and you could go see another movie, right? So the same thing applies for when you're dealing with women. Now, before you turn off this video, I want you to do 3 quick things. 1, I want you to click the link below to send me a question. If you have a question on dating and relationships, I'll make a video about it. 2, I want you to click the link under that to get my free audio program, Undeniable Game, which teaches you 7 easy to follow tips on how to really attract beautiful women. And 3, I want you to click the link under that one to go to Bad Boy Membership, where you get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month.
Hey, what's up? It's dating and life coach Mr. Locario. Go to badboymembership.com and master the dating game by joining my Bad Boy Membership program. In this program, you'll receive 45 through 90-minute, easy to follow, step-by-step dating advice tutorials that's guaranteed to help you attract, date, and have sex with beautiful women. Join the Bad Boy Membership today by going to badboymembership.com. That's badboymembership.com.